Hey guys, Greg Waters here with Active Water Sports. Today we're in the all-new 2021 Super Air Nautique G23. The G-Series lineup in the Nautique brand is primarily the wakeboard, wake surf boat. They come in G21, G23, and G25. Today we're in the G23. This is the most popular boat in the lineup. It's a 16 passenger boat and it comes in at 23 foot long. For 2021, the G23 got a whole new running surface, a lot of big changes, but what they did is they brought over the running surface and the hull from the Paragon, and that is now in the G23 and G25. Starting off on the back of the boat here on the new G23, we've got bigger rear-facing seats. On the swim platform, you got a couple cup holders on each side. We even have a retractable ladder under the back for getting in and out. As we come up into here, we got the cooler. Got one cooler back here that drains. You can keep surf ropes in here. If you put wax on your surfboard, you can keep your wax back here to keep it out of the boat. And then it's got a nice, easy walk-through. So getting in and out, this boat is real easy to walk through here. And then also in the back, we've got big storage compartments. The rear storage on the G23 is pretty massive. You've got a lot of room here for surfboards, wakeboards, all your life jackets, wetsuits, whatever you want to put in here. On this side, we have the table. It actually has a spot that locks in and the leg that holds the table. And in the other storage compartment, it's got the hooks. You can hang your ropes from there. You can hang your vests on hangers in there. And it's a nice finished compartment. It's got the same material as the bottom of the boat. It also has these removable panels. It makes it easy for servicing. Guys can just pop those right out. They can get to both sides of the engine. And they also now come with a freshwater flush that you can hook your water hose in and run the boat off when you have it in the driveway if you're working on it or doing something there before you head out. This boat has 2,200 pounds of ballast, and the ballast is all under the floor. You don't see it. You don't have bags in any of your compartments or taking up any of your storage. You got on the right and left, they run under the floor, and then you also have it under the bow of the boat up there. As we make our way into the cockpit, a couple things you'll notice. You got a nice step for getting in the boat. The rear-facing seat, just slide this back. This flips up, gives you that rear-facing seating for when you're watching the rider. You got another little storage spot right in the back here. This is where we usually keep like tools for wakeboard binding, things like that, fins, extra stuff. You can keep them down in there. One thing you'll notice, all the cushions are hinged, so you don't have cushions that can blow out of the boat. Real easy access. On the sides, you've got grab handles under here. Your cup holders for your drinks. You got cell phone holders. There's USB and 12 volt under here too. You also have great storage that runs all the way up to the observer seats. In addition to the rear sliding bench here, you also have these two seats. You can flip these up. And then that gives you rear facing all the way across for each of the people on the boat to see the rider. Over here on the observer seat, one of the features that Nautique does on this rear facing seat, when you flip it up, instead of just having a hole to a compartment here, you actually have a spot to put your feet. So when you have two people sitting here facing, it's just real comfortable. You have a spot for your feet. Also here in the observer seat, you've got a grab handle, two cup holders here. You got your charger that you can plug in right here. And under the observer seat, you have lots of storage. Your amps, your sub is under there. Trash can is in here. I'm going to show you where the access is to that. Also on this particular boat, we did heated seats. So the passenger seat is heated and the driver's seat is heated. Up here on the dash, your glove compartments right here. This is a fully waterproof glove compartment. So if water gets in, you get caught in a rainstorm, there's channels around it that keeps the water out of there. It drains down to the bottom of the boat. In the glove box, you got your stereo head unit. More charging ports in there. The actual button for the heated passenger seat is inside the glove box. And you've got, spot for all your phones, chargers, all that stuff. Moving over here to the captain's area of the boat. One things that Nautique does really well, one, their dash is really low. So you have good visibility out of here. They kind of keep it simple and combine everything into one screen. And it is a touch screen. You can control the options from here, but you also have the rotary knob right here. This is where I like to control everything from because it's right next to the throttle. A big feature for 2021 is they have power hydraulic steering this year. And that allows you for the steering wheel to stay in one place. It doesn't spin out of your hand at different speeds or when you take off. And just makes the driving experience much better. Okay, over here on your controls, all your emergency stuff to get to is all a hard button. That's down here below the dash. And you got your start, your stop, your blower, your navigation lights, your bilge, and your horn. And then there's no keys in a Nautique, so we can customize your code, plug it in here so that it's a code start, code stop whenever you're getting in and out of the boat. Up here on the dash, the 17-inch screen has 3 sections. You got your left side, you got what we call the option reel. This is where you get to all your options. And then on your right-hand side where your vitals are, or it can be your switchboard to where you can customize items into that side of the screen. Along with the touch screen where you can control everything, you also have the rotary knob here. The rotary knob has the tunes. You can hit the button, turn your volume up and down, your rider presets, and then your cruise control. That's where you turn that off and on. This is also where you control the thruster in your steering assist if you did the thruster option. Basically what it does is it turns this rotary knob into a joystick. You light it up. If I want the nose to go right, I can shift it to the right. If I want the nose to go left, I can shift it to the left. I can control it all from right here. So my throttle and my steering assist happens right there. The driver's seat on the Nautique, some of the nice features about that, it has the bolster. So if you do want to sit up a little bit higher, nice thing about the Nautique is the bow stays pretty low, so you can pretty much sit comfortably in your seat without using the bolster. Sometimes if you have adults in the bow, you might want to bolster up. Another feature, it is a swivel captain's chair for whenever you're hanging out, but a lot of times whenever you're pulling a rider, you can just kick your leg right around here. You're talking to people on the boat, you're watching where you're going, and you can kind of glance back at your rider too, also along with your big mirror, rear-facing mirror here. As we move into the bow, down here, this is where you access your trash can. You open that up, drop your trash right inside. This particular boat, we did the pocket door windscreen. This is how I normally order every boat. Nice thing about the pocket door windscreen, it's just built in. You slide this over, close the wind dam, or the windshield, and you can block all the air coming through, and you got your heaters and stuff on, makes it real nice. When this isn't built in, sometimes you don't even use this option. They do offer a slide-in windscreen shield, but the pocket door to me is the best way to go. As we're talking about staying warm in the boat, like this boat has the passenger seat, driver's seat heat. We also have the pull-out heaters. You got a pull-out here, and you also have another pull-out up under the driver's feet here. They both can pull over to the passenger. And then you also have a defroster, or you can point this right back at the driver also. As we move up here into the bow of the boat, the new design, the new hull, one, it's squared off the nose a little bit more, so give it a wider seating. Up here in the bow, you do have storage underneath both sides. And then also, you can have this be a big lounge up here, or you can flip these over, take your front one out, and it gives you more of a walkthrough when you're getting in and out of the boat. So if you're pulling in the dock to grab somebody, or if you're getting in off the front ladder on the trailer, it makes you getting in and out of the boat real easy in the bow. Also up here in the bow, this boat has the flip-up armrest. You can flip that up, gives you real comfortable places to put your arms whenever you're an observer up here. Also, you have cup holders, you got more grab handles under here, and there's also more charging stations up under in the bow of the boat here. The JL audio system in the Nautiques is a really good stereo. We used to customize, do a lot of extra stereo stuff, but straight from the factory, I think this has one of the better stereos. This has the 6 interiors. You got 6 interiors built into these custom grills. This one has the wavefront option. So you got 2 extra speakers under the glass back here, and then 2 12-inch subs. So you got a sub under the passenger seat, and there's also a sub under the driver area in the exact same spot. The nice thing about this wavefront stereo is it kind of brings the noise into the boat instead of losing it out the sides. So by bringing those wavefront speakers up there, it kind of brings the music right into the boat. And then the 2 12-inch subs gives you a real nice deep bass. Built into the boat, it's ported. So under these panels is ported, so it allows that sub air to get out and it gives it better sound. The other thing this boat has, you can do 2 or 4 of the JL tower speakers. And these also have downfiring lights built into them when you do the 8-inch speakers, and makes it real nice for when you're getting your stuff out of the boat at night. As we look at the tower here, we have the Nautique clamping board racks. These will swivel right in, so instead of having to reach out and grab your board, you can just swivel in right to you. And the nice thing about these is you just drop your board in, pull it up, slip your board over, and it clamps it down. You can set this up for, like this one's set up for wakeboard right now, so it's a little bit lower, or you can adjust these up to the next hole up. Gives it a longer reach here, so you're not having to pull it up so far for the surfboards. In the G series, you have 2 options for towers. You have a power tower and then the non-power tower. This is the non-power tower. Real tall. The nice thing, the new tower is really tall, so you don't hit your head. Taller guys can kind of pass through here without bumping their head. You've got nice big bimini top. This has surf pockets up here. When you open it up, it's got surf pockets. You can put surfboards, wakeboards, skis in the top of it. And it's a really easy bimini to work. You slide the boot off, open it up, locks in the 2 sides, and you're done. So you don't have to do a bunch of messing around with folding up the bimini, unfolding it, moving a bunch of arms all over the place. It's just real simple. Thanks for coming out with us on the new Nautique G23. You can come down to the Active Water Sports in Canby and I can show you the whole lineup of Nautiques there. I'm Greg Waters.